Well, how you doing today, folks? This is a brand new series called Ditch Bangers Trapping Series. I'm kind of just starting out, me and a few buddies, just trapping and showing everybody what we do. On this video, it's kind of just the intro and start of us, but I'll be showing traps I use and traps that I recommend for every animal and good for mostly the beginner trapper that's just starting out. Will learn some few things a day and we'll just go from there. We got the trapper shack here, just my bench. Got my stretchers back here and got some traps I'll be showing y'all, stuff like that. That's about it. Okay, so this is kind of my first video putting up here, and we'll have some more videos next week. Next week's coon and coyote trapping season. So we'll be running the line with you guys, and every day I think. I don't know if I'm going to do a weekly show, which is just one video a week or an every day. I don't know yet, but we'll see. Comment and tell me what you guys would rather have. Let me know. I'll get back to you. Well, we'll start out here with some traps I got in front of me. Basically, I trap everything from muskrat to coyote, everything in between. I got around like 40-45 traps, and I'll show you some stretchers and stuff like that in a little bit. But for the first traps I use for my muskrat, I got this pretty popular trap, a 110 conibear. Push down these springs and it sets easily. This is a 110. I got them in 160, 220, and 330. The 160s and 220s are for coon, and 330s are for beaver. And that trap, that kills them instantly. It's a nice trap. You don't have to kill them, shoot them, or anything like that. But this trap right here, Long Springs, a Victor #1. Pretty nice trap. Sets easy. It's a good all-around trap. Trap just like that is got the Duke #1 here. I use a lot of Dukes and Victors and then some Bridgers. But on all my muskrat traps, I got a drowner lock on them. This is just to help to hold them down, drowns them so I don't have to shoot them or anything. And then for coon traps, I got the dog-proof trap. This is FB1 Freedom brand. It's a nice trap, easy to set. I mean, just go like that, and that's set right there. Pretty nice trap. I don't really care for this trap because it just seems bulky. It's got the back plate on it, which I don't care for. I go with the FB2. This is just Duke. A little harder to set trap, but I like it a lot more, just the springs and everything. And they're good, both traps. I don't recommend if you're a beginner trapper to use these. They're just not, they're easy to set and everything, but you gotta know what you're doing with them, and you gotta know where to set them and everything like that. I mean, I've been experimenting with these for a few years, and I've got a hang of it, the baits I use and where to set them and stuff. But good, another trap I started out with, basically started trapping as a Duke 1.5 for coon, and you can get these in a ton of sizes. I mean, I got the #1 right here that I showed you a little bit ago for a muskrat. This is a little bigger. This is a 1.5. I'll show you some coyote ones coming up here that I got. But I mean, it's a good trap. They're easy to set, and it's got the nice chain, longer chain on it, which is pretty nice. Those are basically the three traps I use for coon. And then the conibears, the 160s and 220s. But now for coyote, fox, bobcat, stuff like that. For coyote, I use this big old piece of steel right here. This is a number 3 Bridger. Nice trap. I mean, it's a big trap, that's for sure, but it holds coyotes really good. Had some good success with that. So another trap just like that, which is not a Bridger, it's a Duke. It's a little different, just a round top compared to the square, which that Bridgers do that, and so do Duke, but they don't go to that square top until number 4. And that's just a big trap. I mean, I got buddies that use those traps, and they're good traps. We've had good success with them. So, but for about $5 cheaper, you can get a number 3, which is only like half an inch or an inch smaller. So that doesn't make much of a difference. But those are for mostly coyote right there. If you're gonna go for fox, I want to use something that big. You'll end up hurting the fox's foot if you have to release them, or they'll chew it off or something like that. So I got a number 2 right here, which is just like the 1.5 I use for coon, but I just got a little shock spring on there, so when I got something in the trap, it reduces the tension on them and gives them a little less tight on the chain. So, but these are good traps. I mean, honestly, if they're a little more money than 1.5, but you could also use these for coon. They're just all nice traps, but you guys are probably thinking, well, what do you use to hold down your traps? Wire or chain, or what do you do? I used wire for a long time, and that works pretty good, but I had some friends that use wire for coyotes, and they double strand it, and coyotes just still break it. So what I went to here is Wolfang State. This is a 18-inch. You can get them in, like, I got 9s, 12s, and 18s. And it's just a flat plate like this with some grooves right here. And then you got a driver, that is called. That's got some slits at the end of it. It's like, I think 20 inches or something long, maybe a little longer, but just take those slits and slide it right in, and then you push it into the ground, just like this, and then you'll pull up, you attach this to your trap. I just got some quick links, which is pretty easy, nice. You can do it nice and fast, but these just twist right off. And then you can just take it right off just like that, and then put it back on, attach your trap to it, which is nice. And that's how I attach it to my traps. But it'll go down on the ground like this, and then you'll pull up and it'll turn flat like that. And it's just nice. It holds down anything, especially the 18-inch. They're way down in the ground, but you could get the 12s and be alright. But problem with those is you got to dig them out when you're done with them and you want to move them. Some people just leave them. I don't think you should do that. If you got them in the field or something, farmer comes to work it up, then you're kind of out Wolfang steak, and it's not too fun to lose them. But I found instead of carrying a shovel around to dig them up, it's a trowel. It's called. I use it for my dirt hole sets for coyotes and fox. It's nice. I carry it around with me all the time, and it's nice and narrow that I can get right down against a cable with that Wolfang, and it just works nice and good. I dig down about halfway and then pull it out the rest of the way with my hands, which is pretty nice. And that's about it for traps. I mean, I got some more traps, but those are the main ones I really use, and then I got some snares and stuff, but I don't use those too much. Well, up next we'll show you some stretchers that I got and what I use. So these are some of the stretchers I use. I got on the right, all the way to the right, I got a Freedom brand mink stretcher. I think that's the male one. It comes in male and female. In the center I got a coon stretcher. It's the small one. I bought a half dozen of small ones. Should have got different sizes, but got one size. So to the left, that's my one I made. It's just like 3/4 to an inch bigger than the center coon one, which is kind of nice. So I can put some bigger coon on there. That center one just doesn't do it for them. So I just put them on my big one that I made, and works pretty good. Up top right there, I just got a muskrat wire stretcher. Pick some up. You can pick them up for pretty cheap. Find them at garage sales sometime for cheap, which those are pretty good. I mean, wood you get you get more money for your fur doing wood. Just stretches out a little better, but wire for muskrat, I mean, wire is pretty good for muskrat. I don't think it's worth it going to wood just for some rats. And that's about it. I got show you some coon that I got on the boards. That's another one I made to the left here. That's a pretty big coon, and then I got a Freedom brand small one to the right there. And can't trap them yet, but shot these ones off my bait pile, so pretty good stuff. Well, folks, that about wraps up the show today. Any questions you guys got, comment, and we'll have some videos coming up in the next week and a half or so, and hopefully you guys like the videos. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.